This is me, Luis Artecho. How did I get in this position, teaching a bunch of freshmen something I learned on the internet? Well, buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Welcome to Draw My Life. I was born December 6, 2001 in Plano, Texas. My parents came from very different backgrounds. My father was from the mean streets of Nicaragua. My mom was from Chicago. Like a regular child, I don't remember much about my early years, so I'll start from my remembering age. My first house was 2217 Hickory Drive, Little Elm, Texas. The neighborhood was pretty new, and it was in a good location. There were proper schools, proper pools, and proper rules. The first school that I went to was called Sandcastle Private School. It was alright. From what I remember, there was a dope indoor jungle gym thing. We had to wear khakis. There was this dude that brought in rocks, and I brought a copy of Fat Albert so that we could play it on the projector screen. This was a place that I learned the days of the week in Spanish, and it's also where I learned that I hated going to school, because I cried whenever my parents ditched me. I remember there was this teacher that ate banana peels, and yeah, that's about it. And I started a food fight over there, that's pretty cool too. Overall, I give Sandcastle Private School a 7 out of 10. It was around this age that I went to Nicaragua for the first time. All I remember is that it was super hot, I got sick from drinking seawater, and I bashed my head on a tile floor. This is it. I moved to Lakeview Elementary in kindergarten. Big boy league. Public school. This is where I met my boy for life, Daniel Shoesmith. True Padre. Public school was much more different than private school, and not in the good way. Kindergarten was uneventful. We still got naps. We still got time to play. But this was when my parents started putting down the hammer. You're gonna do your homework and we're gonna watch you do it. I didn't care because it made me good at doing times tables. First grade. Oh god, I hated first grade. This was when I got Miss Saucier as my homeroom teacher. And it was the first year that I entered the Gifted and Talented program. Miss Saucier was the most passive-aggressive person I'd ever met. Let me tell you a story about why I hated Miss Saucier so much. So I struck up a deal with my parents. If I don't get a yellow, sort of like a demerit, I get to go to Six Flags. It was the last day of school, and the school decided to have an assembly. Cool, I don't care. I'll just chill and mouse with some rocks. Kind of like what I learned at Sandcastle. I find some chalk rocks, everything's alright. We go back inside, Miss Saucier sits us down. Who was messing with rocks during the assembly? That was very disrespectful. I raised my hand because there were these other kids that were also playing with rocks, so I thought, hey, she can't give yellows to everybody. Nobody else raised their hand. So I'm sitting there with my hand up, looking like an idiot. Like an idiot. She yells at me, she goes, go change your color to yellow. I had to do the walk of shame and go change it in front of everybody. No more Six Flags, no more fun.